I grew up in Kenya, and when I was a young boy, whenever we used a charcoal stove for cooking, my mom always reminded me, Harry, before you go to bed, ensure that you sprinkle some water on the stove to put off the burning charcoal and keep the stove outside the house. By that time I was young, and I didn't understand the reason why. But because I was an obedient boy, I will do as instructed. But now since I'm grown and I have learned some science, I can now understand the reason why she used to emphasize or always remind me I should not leave the stove unattended to and keep it outside the house. I guess most of you also, your parents told you that leaving a stove lit inside the house can kill you. I can say that most of us or all of us have that common understanding. But did you know that there are other common household appliances that can pose the same danger? Even though my mom was cautious with the stove, my father had a generator. So when, for instance, there was a power outage, he would switch on the generator which was inside the house for us to watch news or movies. He was afraid that if he left it outside, it would be stolen. None of us knew that it posed the same danger. The good thing is that our house had enough ventilators. We might have escaped carbon monoxide poisoning, the silent killer. It is possible that you can go to bed without an idea that you are bedding down to a dangerous environment. If you are among the many people who use space heaters and generators during winter, you need to guard against fire and carbon monoxide hazards. That's according to the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission. Carbon monoxide is also called metabolic poisoning. Some nighttime deaths are as a result of accidental tragedies such as carbon monoxide poisoning, because it's a colorless gas and odorless that can be released by malfunctioning furnaces or other common household appliances, for example, water heaters and dryers, fireplaces, stoves, especially charcoal stoves, car engines, and so on. If you ever hear of a person or a group of people have been found dead at home or in their own vehicle, they might have been killed by this dangerous gas. Carbon monoxide is a byproduct of incomplete combustion that is often produced by fires in an enclosed space. Carbon monoxide binds to hemoglobin with an affinity of 240 times greater than that of oxygen and therefore blocks transport of oxygen. Levels of carboxyhemoglobin can be measured. Concentration more than 10% are dangerous and need pure oxygen for more than 24 hours. Death can occur with a concentration around 60%. In the United States, that's especially true for Black Americans, who have the highest rate of fire deaths, nearly twice the rate of the general population, and who account for 22% of portable generator-related carbon monoxide deaths, nearly 170 from 2010 to 2020. That's according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Space heaters are involved in about 1,700 fires in the United States each year that result in about 80 deaths and 160 injuries annually. Safety experts advise that you should always plug space heaters directly into a wall outlet and never into a power strip, which can cause overloading and spark a fire. Make sure to keep flammable materials at least 3 feet away from space heaters. Space heaters may also pose hypothermia hazards, particularly among children, people with disabilities, and senior citizens, because of their limited ability to act or retract at elevated temperatures. Hypothermia can result to death. Never leave space heaters running unattended to in a confined space around infants or people with reduced physical, sensory, or mental capabilities, says the CPSC. Install smoke alarms on every level of the home and inside each bedroom. Carbon monoxide alarms should also be installed on every level of the home outside sleeping areas. Test the alarms every month to check if they are working. Replace batteries every year, but it will be good or it will be nice to purchase carbon monoxide and smoke alarms with durable batteries, for example 10-year duration batteries. Have fireplace flues, chimneys, furnaces, and other fuel burning appliances inspected by a professional before each heating season. The CPSC reported that most carbon monoxide deaths associated with portable generators occur in the colder months of the year, between November and February. The exhaust contains carbon monoxide which can cause death in minutes, hence the name the silent killer. From 2010 to 2020, more than 700 people in the United States died from carbon monoxide poisoning associated with generators, with more 50 such deaths in 2020. Use portable generators outside only and place them at least 20 feet from the home. So caution, never use generators inside the home, basement, shed or garage. In case you have a power outage, use battery-powered flashlights or lanterns rather than candles to light your home. If you do use candles, never leave burning candles unattended to.